Ushatoltry, that's new.
It's locked.
Hmm. Oh, I'm back around here now. Oh, this is open.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
I've met
Good
you
evening,
yet.
Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Have I?
Dr. Reed! I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
Yeah, I haven't met her yet. Fatigue. Can't cure that yet. Or anymore.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
She's coming on to me.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reed.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Tempting, but I'm taken.
May I look?
It's always a...
Do you have some opium? I need that opium.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
I'll talk to you now.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you remember me?
Dr. Reed? Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently.
Dr. Reed?
I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
Keyword almost.
Why are you awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
I'm a grown-up now.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
Seem a bit nervous. Also fatigue.
Why
Jesus,
is
everybody's
work not
fatigued.
easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, most people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
What can
Definitely
you tell
seem
me
nervous.
of the people living nearby?
I don't speak to many people, except our customers. It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
What can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
Those are
Have you no
related,
friends
yes.
at all?
No. Mr. Nithercote used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl he'd met in Whitechapel.
Oh yeah, him.
I wonder who this Camellia may be.
She's mute.
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Oh yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
Some would.
Goodbye, Carol.
Believe I got some hints for talking with your mother.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can
Good
call.
morning. I mean evening.
Carol's gratitude is exemplary. She seems determined never to leave you.
I'm taking care of my daughter as well as I can. It's not always easy, but she's the best gift life gave me.
But she'll probably leave you someday to live her own life. Will that be difficult for you?
Why would she leave? Children sometimes stay with their parents until the end, for they know no one else will love them as much.
That's grim.
I am sorry, I can't help you, sir. Perhaps you should talk with someone else.
Goodbye.
Dr. Reed,
I'm gonna loot your shop and then go.
It's locked, all right.
Behind the counter.
I hope you can stay a little longer.
Nothing in these display cases. I mean, I've met everybody here now. Yes, it is. And I need a bunch of fatigue cures. Well, I've collected some stuff. Wonder if I can make some. I can. Need more ferrous tartrate. I could use more sodium hypochlorite solution. Okay, make these. Ah. Start treating some of these people, and then I'll go see what's happened to Aloysius Dawson. If it's progressed him. Wrong way. This way.
Doctor,
Do you need...
I'm afraid...
You'll quickly feel better after taking this.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Detective.
Goodbye.
Seriously, everybody has fatigue? Why is it loading?
I hope you
Good
can
evening,
stay
young
long.
lady.
My mother always prefers when people simply
was
call
interesting.
me Carol.
I entered a loading screen to speak to her. Nothing new.
Do you need my medical attention?
Oh, please, sir. Do not waste your time with me.
Can't skip.
There is nothing to be worried about.
Don't be shy. It's my duty to take care of you.
Thank you,
Can't
sir.
I skip her dialogue?
Much obliged.
Goodbye, Carol.
Good morning.
Weird.
Good evening.
Good evening, Miss.
You know you can call.
Do you need...
Oh, yes,
I'm just...
perhaps.
Goodbye for...
I believe I have one left.
Dr. Reed.
Wait, what? There's the ingredients I
Good
need.
evening.
You know
May I look...
it's always.
I should be able to make a few more. Oh. Where are they going?
What has happened to the London that I knew?
What are they doing? They have the key?
We should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go? Anywhere. Anywhere that isn't here. And what is that, by the way? A safer place? A less strange place? And where would that be? Life is strange. And we are alive. For now, yes. But for how long? If we decided to flee, we should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go?
They're just talking themselves in circles.
It's locked.
I can't go through it. Tell me your secrets. Oh, it's loading again. Didn't used to do this.
Good evening, Mr. Baker.
Why do I always have feelings of deja vu when I talk to you?
Tell me more about your strange feelings towards the city.
I would be happy to describe them, but it's too hard to explain with mere words what I'm feeling. It's unclear, too confused.
Go on, please.
Where should I start? The world is chaos. Men go mad, and nature itself runs roughshod over us all.
This is not the first time mankind has faced a deadly epidemic or a war.
Men kill each other, while nature decides to kill them all. I don't know what scares me the most. Do you?
What to say the matters have been?
Plagues and epidemics can be seen as an implacable force, a curse even. But the ferocity of mankind worries me more, for we choose what we do.
Yes. At least nature is not aware of all the suffering she brings to us. At least that's what I am hoping.
How long have you been waiting for this man?
Sometimes I feel as though I've been waiting for him for ages. Perhaps it is my role in life to wait for him. Not a pleasant thought.
It could be dangerous for you, waiting here all night.
That's quite true. But what other choice do we have? We are waiting here until we finally go.
You're a strange
Mr.
man.
Baker, I have met many strange people during my life, but you are definitely one of the strangest.
Really? I don't feel particularly odd or weird. All I want to do is leave. What's wrong with that?
Why are you still waiting for this person?
What would be the point of going before meeting the man, as he's going to help us leave?
For all I know, I'm the man he's supposed to meet.
Pericles, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Perhaps it's time to leave. Perhaps we should stay a little longer. How can I tell?
And where exactly are you thinking of going?
In a place where I will finally have that feeling, to be where I belong. The world has to be meaningless chaos to make such a heaven plausible.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
It's all the hints with him. Let's go see what your brother has to say.
Hello again.
Tell me, how long have you been waiting here?
I can't say for sure, since I have no watch. But the night is still young, and I am not tired.
Is that the most honest answer you can give me?
Yes, I think so. Why does it irritate you, sir? Is comprehension really that important to you?
Yes?
I'm a scientist. I try my best to understand things. I know the world has to obey unbreakable rules.
You know, or you want the world to obey such rules?
I know one thing. I do not understand who you are.
And it's better that way. What kind of life would we live if we could summarize a person in a few words or a few lines?
What are you really afraid of, Agamemnon?
The problem is, it's precisely what I don't know that frightens me. So I suppose I can't really answer your question.
If you finally manage to leave London, where do you intend to go?
A happy place, that's for sure. A place where I can smile because I know the next day will be better than the previous one.
Such a place doesn't exist. There are never any guarantees that tomorrow will be a better day.
That would mean I have no hope left. And I just can't accept such a conclusion.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Yeah, I figured all his hints out too. More treatments left for... So I'm going to go make more. I bought the supplies for it. I made one more. Well, I'll give it to the other brother and I'll go check on Dawson. What the fuck?
Hello again, Dr.
If that's not
Reed.
proof that they're demon twins, I don't know what is.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
Indeed.
Oh, good
I've
lord.
never been good at explaining my feelings, but I can tell when my body is hurting me.
You have nothing to be worried about.
Sounds so easy to fight disease.
Goodbye for now.
Alright, now to check on Dawson. Hopefully. no skull out here like there was before, so maybe. Maybe. It's taking a while to finish loading. Hard drive activity light is not very active. I'll be back.